Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have an exciting unboxing for you all today. It's from Songmont. This is actually a birthday gift from my husband, and he was running out of ideas about what to get me, and I have too much accumulated Chanel skincare and beauty products and fragrance. So I actually told him about this brand that I am interested in trying. Is a brand from China, is a luxury brand from China, and you can see the quality is actually quite good. You get a lovely dust bag. The dust bag is the material. It's kind of like linen, and it's got like sort of patterns to the dust bag on the ribbon as well, and this is how it looks like, brand new out of the box. This is the Drippy Roof bag in the color Stardust. It's described as a leather hobo shoulder bag, and the structure of this actually take inspiration from a traditional temple architecture on the roof, and it is very cute. Now the reason why I wanted this bag is I want a second rainy bag option. I've described my perfect rainy bag in another earlier video, and I am still using that, but I just wanted an extra so that I can rotate, because Sydney had been raining so much that I've been finding I am using the same bag all the time. So wanted to give it a bit of a break, as well as trialing this new brand, because a lot of YouTube creators has been talking about this as a luxury alternative. And the style is so unique. You do get 4 feet at the bottom, which is great, and it looks like the bottom is quite sturdy because it's got the cross stitch, and then you've got the side pockets that's actually magnetized to the side, so it wouldn't flap up, and you can actually fit an iPhone into it. Not the Max, I wouldn't think, but the iPhone Pro. And the leather, I have to say, is quite soft, and it is a grained leather. And this color is in the color Side Dust. So I thought it's a perfect sort of gray, neutral, perfect for rainy day type of weather color palette. And I like how it's also magnetized at the top, as well as with a zipper. You've got an internal single pocket compartment, and the bottom is reinforced, and it's like a microfiber sort of type of lining. I would say like it's quite secured even if you don't zip it up, because of the magnetized flap. So it keeps the contents dry. In rainy days, it would fit my folded umbrella, and the side is handy for putting items that you need to take out quickly. The strap has quite a few punched holes so that you can adjust the length, which is quite easily adjustable with these metal sort of stud hardware, and you can adjust the length quite significantly. So I think in the styling of the website, they do style it just like a hand carry, with the straps sort of hanging by the side, which is quite cute as well. But I think for me personally, I prefer to use this as a shoulder option. The leather, I have to say, like, it sort of reminds me of Mason Sabre, but a softer version. So I did buy a Mason Sabre a sunglasses holder. So I'm making comparison with that leather piece item. For the price point, I have to say the leather is quite good. So overall, I am quite happy with this bag. The style is just so different. So I will adjust the straps and I will make it the shortest possible and see how it would look like. And so that's good that they've got a loop there so it keeps it straight. But when you make it the shortest length possible, it does mean that there is this long sort of excess leather strap hanging by the side of the bag, which I don't think looks too good. So I probably wouldn't be making it so short. And I don't think the style of this bag suits such a short shoulder drop anyway. So I will readjust it to the length that is short to the point where you can actually tuck this excess strap into the side pocket. Now, I think that is a brilliant idea because it just keeps it a much more clean look, and I just don't like too many things dangling on my bag. Now, I wonder this is what this is for. Let me check the other side. And yep, okay, it's got the two knobs on the other side as well. So basically, you can actually, looks like you can actually remove the whole shoulder strap altogether and leave it as a hand carry bag, which is quite cute. I've just noticed you've got that excess zipper flap there. I guess not a big deal because it's hidden behind underneath the hand carry strap. Yeah, it is quite cute. But I have to say, because I'm using this as a rainy day bag, I will probably prefer having a shoulder strap. And it's good that you can just open the flap, the top of the bag, with just one hand. Easy when you're carrying other things with the other, or you're holding a child's hand, which is what I'm often doing on a rainy day. Very, very happy with the construction, the compartments of this bag, and the overall look and style is so different. Oh, another point, I guess, if you don't have the shoulder strap, is you end up getting this gap, which the OCD in me doesn't like. Yeah, definitely don't like the big gap that is happening without the shoulder strap put back in. Yeah, so it really sort of destroyed the overall aesthetic of the bag. So now I have put the shoulder strap back in. There is now less of a gap, but there is still a little bit of a curve, sort of curving out. I hope that with use, this will just kind of mold, because it is quite a soft leather, pebbled leather bag. So hopefully, sort of as I use it, it will just squish it in a little bit more. And I will definitely do an update review after some use. But what do you guys think? Let me know down below, and until next time, take care.